I first saw Brotato when my girlfriend's brother was playing it. At first glance, I didn't think much of it. It looked super simple. You just walk around and the character automatically attacks. But then he told me to give it a try, especially since it was on Game Pass. I downloaded it off Game Pass, expecting an easy, mindless experience, but Brotato quickly proved me wrong. It's not just about moving around and letting the game handle the combat. There's an underlying layer of strategy that reveals itself once you start playing, and it's surprisingly challenging too. One of the key lessons I learned early on is that spreading yourself too thinly doesn't work. After each round, when you level up, you're given a chance to choose which stats to upgrade. You also have access to a shop where you can buy weapons and other items. This is where things can get tricky. Just like with stats, it's not recommended to spread yourself too thinly with weapons either. Sometimes it's better to focus on fewer weapons, depending on the character you're using. What I really appreciate about Brotato is that it doesn't require a massive time investment to enjoy or get better at. It's the kind of game you can jump into for a quick session, but the challenge ramps up if you wanted to. You've got different characters, each with unique abilities, and while some are easy to use, others are designed for players who know how to optimize their stats and builds. Another important aspect of Brotato is a shop system, which plays a big role in how far you get in each run. The items you can buy rely heavily on luck. Sometimes you get exactly what you need, and other times the shop just gives you a bunch of cuck. A good shop can make or break your run, since getting the right gear is essential for progressing through the harder waves. There are tons of guides on YouTube on how to build your characters and maximize your time in Brotato, but honestly, I find the game much more enjoyable explored through trial and error. It's much more fun figuring out what works for you as you play. Another thing that keeps the game fresh is how rewarding it is. After each difficulty you finish, you unlock a new character, and when you use the character to finish the game, you also unlock new weapons or items. There are also challenges you can do to unlock additional characters. Whenever you play, you are consistently being rewarded with new things, which change each run. I've had lots of fun with this game, not just by myself, but also with my family. It's one of those games where you can hand the controller around and see how far everyone gets with their own strategy. Everyone has their favorite character. It's interesting to see how different builds work for different people. It's casual, but at the same time it's challenging enough to keep everyone engaged. I'm really excited for the local co-op update. But don't mistake its simplicity for lack of depth. There are 5 difficulty levels to push through, and each one adds more complexity. Right now, I'm working my way through difficulty 4, and I haven't even unlocked all the characters. The satisfaction comes not from just winning, but from understanding the mechanics, unlocking new characters, and improving with each run. What really makes Brotato stand out for me is its accessibility. It's not a game that demands hours of your time to make progress. It's perfect for a quick break. You can pick it up, run through a few waves, and put it down without feeling like you're losing momentum. It's the opposite of games like Kingdom Come Deliverance, where you need to immerse yourself for hours to get into the flow. Thanks for watching, and just to be clear, this isn't a review, it's just a reflection on my own experience with the game.